I think that when people long for someone, I think we're really longing for the part of ourselves that we've abandoned, either in that moment or permanently abandoned. I'm replying. This is an email someone sent me. She fell for someone that was younger and attributed to liking his purity and his youth and his innocence, a part of herself that she had to abandon in childhood. That makes perfect sense, and that's very introspective. And I've been doing this self-love work, and where I'm just like really loving myself, my emotions, and whatever comes up without judging it or hating it. That's helped me a lot. I've noticed that I feel more full in myself. I'm not so looking for attention outside of myself. You know, it's almost like longing for someone to me feels like falling off a ladder. You know, I was very secure in my life going along, and then I'm falling. It just feels like a loss of control. I didn't know what that was about or where that came from. But I really think that in that longing for someone, it's seeing in someone something in ourselves that we've abandoned, or something we wanted from our parents that we didn't get. And as adults, we can't look to other people to give us what we didn't get, what we don't have. It doesn't work that way, you guys. I've tried. I tried it. It doesn't work that way. We have to learn to like those parts in ourselves. And, you know, it's very liberating to discover new parts that we've abandoned. Was it your goodness? Was it your emotions? Was it your love of art? Like maybe you fall for artists because as a child you weren't allowed to be creative and artistic. So you cut off that part of yourself, but you love that in another person because you weren't allowed to love that in yourself, for example. Or you want a woman who's a virgin because, well, that could be different. I don't know. I think people are fascinating. Like guys who don't like women who have a lot of sexual experience, it could just be a preference because we like what we like, or it could be that they feel that I have to own you. I can only feel securely loved if I own you. I need to be the one and the only and the favorite. You know, and that brings me to another tangent. I'm going to go off on some tangents here. If you think that your boyfriend or your husband is bisexual, that can cause a lot of different feelings. Like, you know, I want to be the favorite one. I want to be the favorite one, and I'm not. I'm not everything I want. I'm not everything to him. The truth of it is, you can never be everything to him or to her, because guys are going to check out other women too. Someone with bigger tits or bigger ass or more hair, or she moves that way or that way. They're always checking out other people. None of us can ever be everything to a person. So whether you guys fantasizing about other women or fantasizing about men, does it matter? Isn't that his business? Why do you feel like you have to be the one and the only in everything? That's a fantasy. That, you know, it's a fantasy. It's a childish fantasy. It's an infantile emotion, and it's okay that you have it. I'm just going to wake you up to adult life. I think we all have this infantile notion of finding completeness in another person the way we found completeness in the arms of our parents as babies or in the womb. And we were never taught that we have to take responsibility for loving ourselves, and that we can never be unconditionally loved by another person, and that we can never be everything to another person. Other people will always feel that they have other needs outside of us. And that's okay. At the same time, we also long for other people that don't want us. I mean, this longing, whether we're longing for other people that don't want us, or we're longing for someone we have to want only us, I think those are all infantile dreams. I just really have come to the point where I just believe that the answer to all of life's pains is to just fully love and accept ourselves in this moment. And that's a journey that everyone can undertake. And all you really have to do, really to start with this, is to stop judging yourself. I think that would be the biggest step forward, is to stop judging yourself. When you stop judging yourself and loving yourself and accepting yourself, then there isn't all this need to look for those repressed parts of ourselves in other people, or to get other people to love us more. That's what I think. What do you guys think? Let's discuss.